So welcome to the C++ programming. Here we have the program. C++ program have parts and components that serve specific purpose. Every C++ program has an anatomy, unlike human autonomy. The C++ programs are not always in the same place. Nevertheless, the parts are there, and your first step in learning C++ is to learn what they are. We will begin by looking at a simple example. So let's start with a simple example. We have the now start it cout plus just write the programming is great fun. Cout is stand for min, okay? So instead of print it out, so let's start to run and we print out. The program is running. Okay, programming is grayed out. So take me example about this. For slash is with for slash, a simple example. The slash make the beginning of the command. The compiler ignores everything from the double dash slash at the end of line. That means you can type anything you want on the line on compiler whenever you complain. Although commands are not required, they are very important to program. Real programs are much complicated than the example. And have explained what is going. Next line looking like including IOStream. Okay, including IOStream. What this mean? This line must be included in C++ in order to get input from the keyboard or print output to the screen. Using the cout statement 3 lines down, we print out to the computer screen. We will need to include this line because it starts with this, and then this line we call a preprocessor directive. Preprocessor read your program before it is compiled and only execute those lines beginning with symbol this. Okay, think of your preprocessor as a program that you set up your source code for the compiler. Notice that the word inside the brackets IOStream. Okay, notice that the word inside the bracket IOStream look like a file name. There is information in the file IOStream that is needed for this program to work properly. It contains are included in the program at the point. Include statement up here. IOStream is called header file, so it should be included at the head and top of the program. The next line is using name as std. Program usually contains several items with unique names. In the chapter we will to create variables. In chapter more we will learn how to create function. In chapter more you will learn how to create object, variable, function and object. Example, you must be C++ use namespace to recognize the name and program entities. The statement using namespace std declare the program will access, and those names are part of a name called st. Yes, even namespace have names. The reason program need access the std namespace because very name created by the IOStream file is part of the namespace. In order for program to use the entities IOStream, it must access the std namespace. This next line is int. Okay, int main. This means the beginning of the function. Function can be though as a group of one or more programming statements that collectively has a name. The name of this function is main, and the set of parentheses indicate it is a function. The word int stands for integers. Okay, the int stands for integers. It indicates that the function sends an integer value to the operating system when it is finished executing Although most C++ program have more than function, in every C++ program must have a function called main. It is the starting point at the program. If you ever read someone else's program, you want to find where it starts, just look for the function called main. Okay. Note, C++ is a case-sensitive language. That means that it regards uppercase letters as being entirely different characters and lowercase competitors. In C++, name and function main must be written in all lowercase letters C++. It does not see main and the same as main or int. This means this is true for all C++ keywords. The next line, the program contains single solitary characters. Okay, this one. It is called left brackets and operating brackets. It is associated with the beginning of the function main, or statement that make up a function and close in the state brackets. If you're looking at the third line down from the opening brackets, you will see the closing brackets. Everything between two brackets is a contents of the function main. After that, the operation bracket will follow the lines. After that, we have to follow the lines. Cout programming is fun. To put it simple, this line display a message on the screen. You will read more about cout and operator later in the chapter. The message program is great fun. It's printed without quotation mark. In the beginning terms, the group of characters inside the quotation mark is called string constant. This is the only line in the program that it costs anything to print on the screen. Other lines like includes IOStream and integer main are necessary for the framework of your program, but they do not cost any screen. Remember, program is set of instruction for the computer. If something is to be displayed on the screen, you must use programming statement for this purpose. The end of this line, semicolon here, just a period mark at the brackets. Semicolon mark at the end complete statement in C++. Command is ignored by the compiler, so the semicolon is not required at the end of the command. Preprocessor directive includes close statement. A simple at the of the line and never requires semicolon. The beginning of the functions like integer main is not complete statement, so you don't place the semicolon. If my synth, the rule where to put semicolon are not clear at all. Rather than very just concentrate on learning part of C++, so you will get for where you should learn and not use semicolon. The next line is program return 0. Okay, I would like to put return 0. Return 0, what this mean? This means that the integer value 0 back to the operating point the program's completion. This 0 usually indicate the program executes successfully. The line is a program that contains closing bracket. At the end, one about closing bracket. Closing bracket is the end of the main function. Cinemation is the function in our program, mark and end a program. In a simple entire several set of special character. This provide into summary that we use. Okay. So thank you very much for this lesson. I hope that you understand about simple about C++ program. Thanks.